Yeah, no, yeah, that's the way it was gonna. It was heading that direction. Like both teams we were locking it down. That's for sure. There were some teams that both sides had some chances, but the goaltending on both sides was excellent. I thought LB was really good for us tonight. That goal that went in though, we broke that down in the offensive zone. We got caught. We got two guys caught. And we tracked one of them tracked behind the net. We said we got to track above the net like that, and you can't lose two guys deep like that, especially against that team. And that's something we talk about all the time. And then we got back, and we weren't controlling the situation, getting back in our D zone coverage, and then a little bit of chaos. The guys are in the wrong spots, and and all they did was put the puck towards the net. But if we're in control of the situation starting from the O-zone, as far as I'm concerned, that play doesn't even happen. So we had talked about at the end of the second period, in these type of games like that against a really good hockey team, is that you got to have that discipline to stay within the structure. And with under 5 minutes left in the game, we got away from it on one shift. You're going to have mistakes. You're going to throughout the game like that, but unfortunately, that one cost us, and that was the difference here. But I liked our game. We played really well. I thought we had some good chances, especially in the first period. A couple posts. But I liked the way we played. For the most part of that game, I thought it was a really good hockey game.
Particularly in the first period, but throughout the game, it felt like there was a lot of speed, a lot of up and down, and back and forth across the ice. How do you feel that the team handled that and did with that?
No, I was very pleased. We had with our, that's a veteran team. They're good. They're a good hockey team. They're well structured. They know what they're doing, and I thought we handled it quite well. We had two 20-year-old defensemen on the back end tonight. I thought they played really well. Again, I thought all our defense played well, and everybody played well. I was really pleased how we handled a veteran skilled hockey team tonight too. I was really happy with that.
A lot of the Coachella right now has Shane Ryan. There's a lot of buzz about him right now. How much of the game plan going into this weekend was to try to contain him, because he's only going to be here for a short period of time? It seems like you guys did a really good job of limiting his opportunities.
Yeah, not necessarily just him. That other line too, the Bartolsky line is a pretty explosive line also too. So we wanted to make sure that when we're up against those guys, we were doing exactly that, staying above the puck. And when there are those type of players are dynamic, especially in our league. Like anything, you want to make sure you're breaking their routes. If they're going to get to our zone, they're going to have to get through 4 or 5 guys. And I thought we did a pretty good job of that this evening here like that. And but you can see why that young man is drafted pretty high. He's quite a player.
Coach Zachary Mannon, we've talked about him offensively the last couple of weeks, but this seemed to be a night where he was everywhere in a good way, especially on the penalty kill. Has he found a little bit of maybe a comfort level now in the North American game and in the assertiveness on the puck?
No, I agree, Brian. I think he's over the last maybe 2.5, maybe 3 weeks, or you really see he's comfortable in the settings here. Different league, different style of game, different rink sizes, everything else like that. And he's starting to find his groove now, not just offensively but defensively too. He's he's a smart player. He's a real smart player, and he's a big part of our team.
You mentioned how your young defenseman handled tonight. Pierre Delavatore has been around a while. He knows this system, he knows this team, but he's still just rejoined. And you were confident using him a lot in the third period. How do you think he rejoined the group?
I thought Dilly played very well tonight. Long travel day yesterday, didn't get in until today, around noon I think it was, and then came in and jumped right in. And I was really pleased the way he came in. And Dilly, he's got some good legs on him. Like he can move, and he's mobile in that. And when he's moving like that and moving the puck, he's quite effective. And very happy for the young man to come back and play well again today.